Guys, sound the alarm, because for once I have actually been responsible and actually joined and got on and been committed to a server. To a Minecraft, or well, not a Minecraft server, but just a server in general. You'll see as Terraria Empires goes on, I just barely show up at all. For now, I'm actually being on this thing. I don't know what's wrong, but you know what? We're taking what we can get. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I have been doing a lot, sort of, not exactly off camera, because I've been recording all of it and clogging up my computer, but I've been doing a lot outside of commentary, is what I'll call that, on this server, and overall just progressing myself. And so, now I have to do a huge monologue about all the stuff I did. That way I don't have to edit all that footage since it doesn't have any commentary. Oh, and by the way, as is Whiskers fashion, I actually already did all this. I already gave my huge monologue, but you know what else I did? I forgot to plug in my mic when I did such a thing, and so all of that was lost, and then I made more progress without commentary, and now I have to go through it all again. Okay, so I want to set the stage for, like, the earliest bits of progress that I made. First of all, I did not have this. I did not have this. I did not have this. I technically had something better than that, but I did not have that. I had just some, the classic iron and just, well, yeah, basically just iron tools and armor. And I was looking for something better. I had been mining all over the place looking for diamonds. No dice. There was, for some odd reason, there just weren't any diamonds on the world. One thing I did find, as true to my ire, was a lot, and I mean a lot of iron. A lot of, okay, it's not actually in this chest. A lot of iron. Never mind. Okay, I already moved it all. Yeah, so there was iron, but almost nothing else. So I decided to work on some other, more, less mining projects, because we all know that I suck at mining and it terrifies me in my sleep. I made some great progress on these farms down here. I made sure the sugarcane farm was, doing good. Pumpkin farm, I think I filled that out. Well, hello, spiders. I started this wheat farm over here, and it was doing good, but I was getting super tired of going up and down from the base all the time. So, I constructed a special little something. Yeah, for once, I made my life easier, and I started installing these little stair bridges all over the place. That way I can easily get up and down the base. I really do actually like these. These have been a lot of fun, and they just make it so much easier to get around. There's another one there. We'll get to why that is in a minute, or really now, because I'm just going to tell you. I gotta go all the way back down because I forgot I needed to record one last bit down here. Now, you may notice just one small problem with my farm, and that's besides the wheat, which is more of a recent development, I don't have any crops I can really eat. Unfortunately, sugar is not just eatable on its own in Minecraft. True to real life, do not try to just eat sugar. It's a horrible idea, trust me. Basically, what I'm telling you is I was gonna need some way to really actually get some food in here. But I noticed something. I noticed a small pattern. I had pumpkins, but I also had sugarcane, and so all I needed was one more thing: chicken eggs. And you have no idea how that was gonna be. So I just realized how bad that sentence sounds, and I know I've trampled all my crop. Gosh dang it! I'm not trying to do that. I promise you. So after many hours of work, and it's still not perfect, as you can probably see by that, I created this chicken farm here that I can. Well, yeah, it's literally just a bunch of chickens, man. Like, that's pretty much it. There's a bunch of chickens here. They kind of all chill. I created this, like, semi-automatic, sort of, like, hopper thing. That way I could collect their eggs. It doesn't work that well. Okay, well. I've actually got a fair number of eggs, but also, sometimes I'm pretty sure the chickens are escaping. I'm almost certain. I just have a hunch. It's not concrete, but I just have this strengthening hunch that they're getting out due to the numerous amount of chickens I've seen prowling around here. Other than that, there were a few other developments. I have just been expanding this area down here into mostly just a spruce tree farm. I also kind of explored a bit. I didn't find anything too useful, but there are like some ice spike biomes where I could get some neat stuff there. However, the next step from here was basically 1, diamonds, and 2, enchanted diamonds, and those both were going to be difficult. After a lot of hard hours of mining, I did eventually get enough diamonds to make a diamond pick. However, you may notice I don't have a diamond pick. And you know what? We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, once I got my diamond pick, I thought I was ready to take on the world. So I decided to search for village, since I thought that would be the easiest way to get enchantment books, since you could just get villagers, and then each of them like pick up their own specific books. At least I think that's sort of how that works. And then you can just trade them for emeralds, and all you need is so easy. It's so much easier than trying to figure out how an enchantment table works. However, I did work on that too. If you know almost anything about enchantment tables, you know that getting the enchantment table isn't the hard part. Not by a long shot. It's getting all the darn bookshelves for the enchantment table. So, I ended up creating this cow farm over here. Yes, I had to travel this far to get cows. And no, it wasn't here. It was like that way, like 30 chunks that way that I found them, and I just carted them just slightly closer to the base. And so that's basically, that was the I was already leaning towards like doing the villager method for getting enchantment books. This is what tipped it over the scales. I still will create like an enchantment room eventually, but for now I'm good with the villagers. However, honestly, the villagers were almost even more problematic, even if they would have been easier in the long run, because this server, this world, has no villages almost. After traveling like 1,000 blocks in every single direction, I only just, like recently, found a village. It was actually 2 villages, but one of them was so small that I practically abandoned it after I found like the other one like 30 blocks away. So we don't talk about the first village. But at this village, I was able to establish some villager trading. I got a few villagers set up already with some nice books. I actually, what was it? I got one, and I traded with them to get a blast protection book. So that will be good for armor, which I have this. However, something interrupted me. I was actually going to do a video the last time I was recording, and you know, I didn't plug in my mic, so I couldn't use the footage. I was actually going to do a video on like where I went to that village, because I had a Nether portal highway set up and all that, and I was going to like show it off and all that, but I got a bit distracted. You see, on the way through that Nether highway to that village, there was a bastion, and I've always wanted to see a bastion. I've always wanted to take on a bastion and receive its treasures, and you know, I've never done it before. Always look up things. Always look up and get information about things before you do them. See, I thought this was going to be easy. I thought it was going to be a 15-minute ever. I put on some gold armor. I just walk in and I profit. And that was basically it. I just get my gold armor. I go in. I steal all the pick stuff. It's going to be easy. It's not easy. And see, this is where my diamond pick went. And when I say that, I mean it despawned. It actually didn't fall into lava. It just despawned because, oh my gosh, the bastions are the hardest places to go in the world. You can put all the gold armor on you want, but there's a certain thing called Le Piglin Groot, which in French means absolute murderer. I'm sorry, I've never actually taken French classes. I don't really know what Piglin Groot means in French. But basically, these guys don't care if you have gold. They don't care if you give them gold. They don't care if you have gold on. They'll just murder you. And of course, I am still an iron tool, so when I try to take these guys on, I die a lot, and I kept going in there. I grabbed like a few blocks, and I just run in, and then I die, and I run in and die, and all my stuff kept despawning and despawning. And eventually, I just was like, you know what? This is dumb. I'm gonna play this the Spider-Man way. So literally what I did is I just grabbed a bunch of iron stuff. I grabbed the shield finally after, and I used it too. And I just decided to go in the stealthy way. And by stealthy, I really mean I just like crouched the whole time because I was scared. And then also, I mean, I took out the guys stealthily, quote unquote. You know, this is what I'm going to symbolize for this is what I'm going to symbolize for quote unquote me dancing. But basically what I did is I discovered that piglins are not actually immune to lava. So I'd get them to follow me, especially the brute ones. Then I'd get them. I'd be on a block over lava. I'd be on this block, like just some block where they couldn't reach over lava. And then I'd place blocks near me so that they could get on and like right next to the lava. And then I break the blocks and they just fall in. And honestly, it was foolproof. And you know what? I actually was able to raid the bastion and get good stuff from it. See, that's where this comes in. That's where this chest plate comes in. All this. I probably should get a better helmet that is not that. But you know what? We'll worry about that later. That's where this swords comes in. That's where this sharpness book comes in, and that's also where this netherite comes in, which I am so incredibly happy about, and also the 6-touch axe that I haven't found a use for yet, but you know what? Don't worry, buddy. We'll find a use for you. But yeah, that whole bastion story is basically my long-winded way of telling you that I got distracted from doing villages. So there are a few things I want to do in this video while I'm commentating. I do enjoy just getting onto the server without any worries and just like kind of doing menial tasks, just doing a few things that are more easy that are You know, that the things you wouldn't find fun on camera. And also, that Bastion rating actually would have been fun on camera. Again, didn't plug the mic in, which is my fault. But overall, yeah, I will continue doing stuff online. But for this, I do want to just get on occasionally and actually record some stuff rather than do voiceover all the time. So, let's talk about a few things. I do want to upgrade some of my stuff to netherite. I am not sure what. I do have these as well. But considering that I'm going to be passing through the nether, I don't want to take those. My greatest strength last time was not taking those. Not bringing these weapons. Or, well, tools really is what they are. But because I didn't bring them, I didn't lose them along with my pick. That it was the smartest decision I've ever made. So I'm going to continue that, actually. I want to find another bastion. And I know that sounds dumb, but I genuinely did enjoy it. And, like, getting netherite that way is so much more fun than mining for it. So I know the bastions are rare, but I am going to keep an eye out. I might explore the nether just a little bit to see if I can find that stuff. However, if I'm going to be doing that, I don't... Look, alright, I know diamond stuff is, it's strong. It's very strong. It's very good. But I don't feel comfortable losing that kind of stuff. I kind of just don't want to. I just kind of feel like it'd be smarter if I didn't do that. So, I'm not. I'm just going to leave that stuff there and I guess make some iron. Unfortunately, there is just one problem with my Nether Highway. And that's that while setting it up, I had to try and minutely attach it to, like, an area near my house. And honestly, I got it pretty close to my house. I got it pretty dang close. But you see, the thing about nether portals and how they like to hook up is they like to hook up to, like, they also hook up to pre-existing nether portals. And Kane, one of the people on the server, who I don't think I've ever, well, I've only ever made one video on this, but you have not seen him. It attached to Kane's nether portal. So now I have to go to Kane's lodging every time I want to go into the nether. I probably could fix it just by building another portal, but I'm too lazy to do that so far. Alright, there she is, the Bastion. This thing has caused me so many headaches, but it was also a lot of fun to explore. So I don't think I've actually looted everything out of here. In fact, we could probably just... that was the wrong way. Okay, we could probably just go in now. I did not realize how rickety that bridge was. I'm pretty sure I've gotten all the, like, the really good loot out of here. But, you know, you never know. I might stumble upon, like, a few extra chests. Or, I hear piglins. I don't like that. I really hope it's not the brutes. I really hope it's not the... I do have, golden armor on. But I should be careful. Because the piglins will... No. No, I want to use No, this is exactly what happened last time. No! Every time. No, I'm sorry. I was trying to use my shield and be smart. I had a bow in my hand and I was too dumb to move it. Alright, so I just need why do I never have blocks on hand? But this is basically exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened last time. I'd run in with like a few blocks. Usually I'd steal stuff from Kane's house. I'm sorry. I would literally just go here and just like, if he had food, I'd just be like, well, sorry, Kane. I promise, I'm paying him back. I'm gonna give him like, I don't know, some iron or something, just to like, as a thank you gift for all I've stolen is his food. But still, I feel like a criminal for doing that, even though it is like a dire situation. And I'm sure he'd understand, like, if I flat out told him if he was there. I should have brought a pickaxe, but I wasn't thinking that far ahead. Let's see. Oh, it's all right here. What? Is it literally all right there? It may all be right there. Is it? Okay, what? Was it just all right here? Okay, I can't find my armor. That worries me. I don't know if they just stole it, but this is exactly why I didn't bring diamond armor into the thing. Did it all burn? Like, I wouldn't imagine that specifically all my armor burnt, right? Okay, also... Oh! I see. I figured it out. I figured out the problem. Could you not? Ow! Ow! Okay, there you go. So, they stole all my armor, basically, and now I had to ruin it getting it back. Alright, let's see. So, I want to just be ever so careful. There you go. Okay, I want to survey what I'm looking at. I'm dealing with actually nothing. Literally nothing. I ruined all the defenses because well, they stabbed me. Alright, but see, this is the problems I ran into last time. I'm just hoping I can do it better now, but please. Okay, there's a nice chest here. Please. It's not like I'm gonna just... I don't know if any of these chests are rigged here, but just in case it's a trap chest, and I don't think it is, because you can probably tell. Also, I'm not sure if you can put trap chests together, but I'm just gonna dig that area around. But please have pick step. That is a lot of not pick step, but that's a lot of other good stuff. See, this is why I like exploring these things, because it's actually really fun when you do get loot and you feel cool. You're like, wow, I've got a bunch of loot. Awesome. So this goes up here. Wow, it just goes up, and then up, and then it gets blocked off. But then I rebuild the stairs because I want to go up. Okay, I don't trust this. Was this the area I just mined? Wait, but that means that if I dig straight this way, there should be another one of those. Oh. I was right. Holy cow. Yeah, get over here. Just come here, right here. Right here. Alert any friends if you need to, okay, bud? Thanks. Alright, so... I don't know if there's any more, but I've got 2 more chests. Please, one of you had pig step in you. I really love pig step. More swords! Why is there so much smite and bane of the arthropods? There's more cooked pork chop. Why do the piglins have cooked pork chop? There are some things I don't want to think about, but that's ancient debris. Yes! Yeah, hidden in the depths. Yeah, I got it hidden in the depths. It was hidden. It's not like I just took it from a chest. Here's also, this is my janky path down from the portal that I made. Granted, you have to take pity on me. I had to get down from... Oh, no. Alright, let's do this. Can I? I'll punch the gas. Alright, let's go. Boink. Oh, okay. I guess this is just gonna kind of be the fight we're gonna have. Alright, ready? Doink. Get him. Return to sender. I need that achievement, bro. Let's go. Get him. Yeah! Oh, come on, man! It was like aimed right at him. Got him! Yeah! Did I just get a bunch of levels for that? That's actually really cool. I like that. Here is the portal. The Portal de Villager. Here we are. This is Whiskers Village Center. As you can see, there's literally another village like right over there. It's like 90 times worse. None of my sugarcane is grown. This is mean. I mean, I know I wasn't actually here, so probably the chunks weren't even loaded, but I'm still salty. Now, this is my actual homestead. This is where I've actually been doing stuff. I had 56 iron here. Again, reinforcing that I could find so much more iron than I could find diamonds. But there was some good stuff in the village. I found these saddles that I haven't done anything with. More iron, my gosh. Okay, so I'd love to tell you that these next clips were comprehensible, but they're not. This is just these next clips, like, there's all sorts of problems. Like, sometimes the audio didn't record, sometimes it cut off early, and so it's this whole jumbled mess of just random moments in Minecraft and me trying to get stuff done. And so I thought, it'd just be so much easier if I just talk about what I was doing again instead of actually showing you it. And so this video is just going to be 90% that, me just like voicing over what was actually happening. I'd also love to tell you that this was the first time that I had recorded this segment, but no, I managed to set my speakers as the thing that was supposed to be recorded by my recorder. So basically, I was just talking for like a minute and a half, and it was recording absolutely nothing, and I sounded like an absolute fool. But you know what? We're getting it right this time. I plugged in the right thing. Anyway, so basically, for all these clips, I was just trying to like get stuff down. I was trying to figure out what my next move is, because I wanted to get all the villagers together and like, just assign them roles and start leveling them up. But I was like searching for villagers, and there were almost none there. So eventually I grabbed like the last 2 villagers in the entire thing, and I just gathered them in this one little spot. And I also tried to breed them, but I have no idea how that works. So of course it didn't work. So I also did some mining and stuff and just general preparations to try and get the guys leveled up. But then this happened, guys. So I was AFK, and I was doing a good AFK too. Like I was getting stuff done while I was AFK, and I was making sure like all the sugarcane was growing. And then I came back to this. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming like the villager let the door open and a creeper got in, but whatever stuff I had is now gone. So I guess that sucks. I mean, it wasn't too important. I don't remember, honestly, what was in here. Also, why do I have insect? There's a bunch of squid that have been dying down there. But, the house is gone. And, of course, I was AFK, and this is a server, so I had no way to, gather up the items once I knew they were gone. But Wow. That is quite the interesting development, if I do say so myself. Not one that I enjoy, but it's also, I'm hoping that wasn't a major setback. I mean, I didn't have like diamonds in there. I had a little bit of iron. I guess somehow I managed to grab this iron ore from, I don't know why I even have this iron ore, but I guess I must have just grabbed some of this stuff from the chest. It must have happened recently, right? Because like it's night, right? It was night when I logged on, and nothing had like attacked me. So like, well, don't AFK, kids, or if you do, do it safely. Yeah, I honestly can't explain it. I was literally just AFK, and then I came back to that. But you know what? It was fine. I took the remnants of the old house, and I built an even better one. It was great. As long as I had my items and my will, it was great. So, this next clip will explain how I lost my items. Alright, so throughout these next clips, I got a fair amount done. You see these you see this melon field back there, you see those, like, 3 potatoes I was able to grow, and then, the wheat field was looking great. I actually managed to get a cat. It took me so long to find the fish, but here we have Mr. Scrumptions. That name's temporary, but you know what, it doesn't matter. I leveled up a bunch, I helped level up the villagers, I mined a bunch of sugarcane. But then the Great Disaster 2.0 happened. The first one was when I died in that bastion. We've got a second one. So you see, I'm mining, I'm searching for diamonds, and it's going well. I find diamonds, I find some more diamonds, I make a diamond pick, it's all going great. And then, you see, I wasn't watching my health. I guess I just wasn't watching enough. And so I accidentally stumbled upon a piece of lava. And, you'll see, it was not a good time at that time. I was very distracted. I was like kind of going. If you look at Minecraft for like as long as I had been looking at it, I mean, more people have done more, but my attention span is so low that I just wasn't in the right place. So I started burning, and I realized, oh, I have very low HP. I'm not going to make this, and so. Unfortunately, in my panic state, there was really nothing I could do. I could have like checked my coordinates, or I could have like put the fire out if I had a bucket, or just generally made it easier for if and when I died, which it was a matter of when rather than if. I could just go right back and get my stuff, but no, I just panicked and flailed and then died. But you know what? I got up strong. I grabbed a bunch of stuff. I grabbed all these little tools here. I got an iron sword, iron pickaxe. I even grabbed the chest plate just in case. The food did not come with. That was one thing I forgot to do. And I just scoured the caves. I tried to find that one spot. And you know what? I did. I found it. It was beautiful. I found it. All this stuff had despawned. Seriously, Mojo, can we I know that like leaving regular items like out in the game for a long period of time can cause lag. That's fine, I don't care. But can we make like the time it takes for like player items to spawn just slightly longer? Like I was like going fast trying to find that stuff, but it still despawned. However, such a tragic disaster got me thinking. I was like, how do I make it back up from this? Like I lost a lot of diamonds. Like I lost a diamond pick. I lost my diamond sword that had sharpness on it, and then I also lost whatever diamonds I had in my inventory. And I thought, well, that's a lot of work to now go back and get out. I could get a mine, but let's face it, the same thing is just gonna happen. So I thought this. I was like, how do you speed run getting diamond and all that stuff? And then you know what? It hit me. You actually go and speedrun it. If you've watched like a speedrun ever, you know that one strat that you can do is getting a flesher to help you. Is basically, I don't know the specifics of it, but it's just a guy who sells like arrows and stuff. But the great thing about them is that you can trade sticks for emeralds. Sticks, the things you can make plentiful from trees. I've been growing wheat, I've been growing potato, I've been growing melon, I've been mining coal to trade with my villagers to get emeralds. I could have been getting sticks. It's like the greatest plan. So basically, my plan now, and I hope this works because I haven't actually tested out any of this. Is I'm going to go get a Fletcher villager. I'm going to start like some tree farms. That way, I'm more focused on that, and I'm going to level up all my. Or I'm going to just try to get more villager guys for one thing. And then I'm also just gonna try to get well, I'm just gonna level that up, and then I think I'm going to try getting my tools for them, because I know, and I know this, that the villagers will sell you like diamond axes and diamond swords and stuff. So it'd be so much easier if I could just get it from them rather than actually going and doing the work and putting it in myself. So you see how that works. So I think I am just gonna do this in the form of a montage. I can't really provide interesting commentary. This is gonna just take forever, so you're just gonna have to watch me going around and getting hopefully a lot done. So commence like the 3 more hours of footage. Go. Alright, so after putting a lot of time into this, this is what we have to show for it. This room right here, and I'll explain a bit about it, a little bit more about it in a minute. However, there was another tragedy, a tragedy 3.0. See, I wanted to expedite the process. I knew I was going to be doing a lot of resource gathering and expediting, so I went and I got that that diamond axe and that diamond shovel from my other house through the Nether Highway. You can tell where this is going, right? So I'm just making my way along, and everything's going fine, and then suddenly a ghast appears. So I'm trying to, like, get rid of it and defeat it, but unfortunately it's shooting fireballs everywhere, and so the ground is catching fire, and inevitably it kills me. Remember when I said the ground was catching fire? So I died, and all my stuff landed in the fire. All that diamond stuff. I also brought some iron, a bunch of logs that I had gathered, more pumpkins. I've never been able to take pumpkins across the Nether and not have them get destroyed. I don't know what it is about them. Maybe it's actually a bad luck charm and I shouldn't have brought them, but it's just nothing I've done has worked. It's seriously, that's like the 3rd time that I've like lost everything. But you know what? That's fine. This will hopefully make up for it. For you see, this is basically what I've got going on. I've got these guys situated in these little areas here. Mostly they're in single little rooms, but these guys I was trying to get them to like do villager breeding thing. I don't know how that works though, so this was a failed attempt. But those guys are in the same little thing there. But basically, I have a variety of different villagers here. I have that guy there, or that same librarian there. I got a Fletcher. Now this is important because I can just sell this guy sticks and he gives me emeralds. So I've gotten this guy leveled up most of the way. I did that and I bought so many bows from him. Like I have 3 breaking bows, some arrows. I was also able to level this guy up all the way. So he's got now Fortune, Depth Strider, Knockback, and Lure. So those aren't the best enchantments, but it's a variety, and I'll probably need a bunch of them eventually. So then there's also this guy who I just recently got in, and he is mad at me. No, I got stuck in one. So my plan actually to recover my items is to use these guys, because this guy's a toolsmith. So after he calms down a little bit and I level him up a bit, he'll sell me like diamond tools with enchantments. So he is like super useful, and again, that's gonna take forever. And same with the toolsmith over there. That guy will sell some stuff. I'm pretty sure there's also like an armor smith. So I'll try to get more of that. The real reason is I'm running out of villagers. Like I ran out of villagers in this village. I had to go get that toolsmith from a whole nother village, which was just took so long of just carting him across the world in a boat, which kinda sucked. But I know there's probably also an armor guy, so I'll try to get that guy in here as well. And eventually just figure out how to breed the dang villager guys. But, well, you know what? It's all for another day. I think I have done enough for now. These clips that you have been seeing have been, like, not quite a week of me, like, being on the server and doing stuff. Like, I'm going to try to trim it down as much as I can. That way it's, like, just actually sensible. But honestly, it has been fun being on the server a lot. It has been rather distracting. it has been, you know, I haven't been getting as much of other things done, but I really have enjoyed doing this, and I'm glad to see a bunch of the other people on the server, which is really just Kane and Marek for now. I'm hoping to get some others on, but that'll take some time. But they seem like they've been having fun and progressing as well. So hopefully that's all there. But for now, I think it's time to end this. I will be working on this. I'm mostly just like leveling up all these doofuses outside of like, I don't want to say outside of video because I'll probably end up recording it anyways, but I will just be working on it, like mostly off camera, and I'll do another one of these explanation things afterwards. That way it's not like you sitting through like me talking about what I was doing for 30 minutes. It doesn't matter. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This has been a lot of fun. If you liked it, do subscribe, do like, do comment, do share, and I'll see you guys all next video. Squid Cat out.